Welcome to Fuel the Story channel, where we dive deep into the mysteries of the past, exploring the lost, the hidden, and the enigmatic moments of history. Today, we unravel a discovery that has baffled historians and scientists for over 80 years. A discovery that might just change the way we understand ancient technology. In the heart of Iraq, buried beneath layers of history and time, lies an object that has intrigued and baffled historians, scientists, and explorers for decades. A small, seemingly unremarkable artifact, yet it carries with it a mystery that could stretch far beyond its physical form. This is the Baghdad Battery. To the casual observer, it may appear just another artifact from ancient Mesopotamia. But what if this small jar, discovered nearly a century ago, was not merely a relic of the past? What if it were evidence of something far more extraordinary, an ancient piece of technology, long before its time? The year was 1938, and the discovery was made near the ancient ruins of Ctesiphon, once a thriving city of the Parthian Empire. Archaeologist Wilhelm Koenig, during his excavations of the site, stumbled upon something unusual. It wasn't just another shard of pottery, nor was it a simple tool. It was a clay jar, no larger than the palm of a hand, containing a strange collection of materials. At first glance, this seemingly innocent jar was nothing more than an ancient vessel. But what set it apart was the discovery inside: a copper cylinder wrapped around an iron rod. The jar's interior also held a small amount of corrosion, which caught Koenig's attention. The components of the jar were simple yet peculiar. The jar itself, made of clay, was hollow, with a cylindrical copper sleeve inside. Running through the center of this copper cylinder was an iron rod, seemingly out of place in an otherwise ordinary vessel. On the surface, it looked like any other ancient container, but as Koenig examined the materials more closely, he began to consider an intriguing possibility. What if this wasn't a mere jar at all? What if it was designed to hold something much more advanced, something that could harness energy? The copper and iron, two metals that are still known today for their conductive properties, set the stage for a theory that would stir both wonder and skepticism in the years to come. Could this be the world's first battery? A device capable of generating a small electric charge long before the advent of modern science? Koenig was not the only one to entertain this theory. Later, researchers and hobbyists replicated the components, experimenting with the jar and its strange design. Their results were astonishing. When filled with an acidic solution, similar to the one found in the ancient jar, these devices seem to produce a mild electric current, just as a modern battery does. The concept was simple. When a conductive solution, like vinegar or lemon juice, was added to the jar, the metals inside would react chemically, creating an electric potential between the copper and iron. This is the same basic principle that powers our modern-day batteries. So, could this small ancient artifact really have been an early form of a battery? A primitive yet functional power source? Some believe that this Baghdad battery was used to generate electricity for purposes we can only begin to imagine. Perhaps for electroplating gold or silver, or even for healing rituals, using electrical currents in some form of early medical treatment. Electroplating, an early method of using electricity to coat objects with metal, was one of the theories that emerged. Some argue that the ancient peoples of Mesopotamia could have used this device to coat items with a thin layer of gold or silver, making everyday objects more valuable and luxurious. Could the Baghdad Battery have been part of an ancient craft lost to history? Others speculate that the Baghdad Battery might have been used for a more mysterious purpose, possibly in religious or healing rituals. Some believe that ancient peoples could have used electric currents for their purported healing properties, much like modern-day electrical therapy treatments. But this, of course, remains speculative. Yet, despite the allure of these theories, the true purpose of the Baghdad Battery remains shrouded in uncertainty. Some scholars dismiss the idea of it being a battery at all, arguing that it could have simply been a storage vessel, used for a more mundane purpose. But the question lingers: why would ancient people use copper and iron in this specific way? In the end, the Baghdad Battery poses more questions than it answers. Was it an accidental discovery of a primitive power source, or a carefully designed device that harnessed the natural world's energy long before the modern era? As we delve deeper into the history of this object, the line between science and mystery begins to blur. The Baghdad Battery may be just the tip of the iceberg, an ancient puzzle waiting to be solved. But for now, its true purpose remains hidden in the sands of time. What do you think it was used for? Could it have been an early battery, a tool for healing, or something far stranger? We want to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and let us know your theories. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to subscribe to Through World Historic channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an exploration of the hidden corners of history. Until next time, keep seeking the truth, because the past is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered.